Y'all motherfuckers know I'm just getting off of work. So you gotta excuse my appearance. Because, you know, when I get off of work, it's tragedy. Anyway, this is Kiki. We gonna do some drive time. Anyway, I'm Kiki. I live in Dallas, the Dallas area girl. Yes, hunty. What was I gonna say? And I'm all about urban holistic. I'm on Instagram on Falling Star Naturals Media. That's Falling Star Naturals Media. Look me up on IG. And again, I'm driving home, so y'all see me looking this way, that way. Let me turn the camera aside. Anyway, what else? Also on Facebook, you can look me up underneath the company, which is Falling Star Naturals on Facebook. What is Falling Star Naturals? It's my company. It's where I'm the creator, CEO, business runner. I do it all. I create personal care products, very unique items, salts, bath salts, body sprays, body oils, shower gels, all kinds of stuff. I have a lot of Halloween stuff up, a lot of seasonal fall things that I'm posting. I got one more thing to post for the fall season this weekend when I get it all together. And I go to school. I have 2 kids and my mom. And single. Well, not single, but independent black woman. Yeah, I'm not married or anything like that. But, like I said, that's my store. You can find me on Etsy. Falling Star Naturals on Etsy.com. On Etsy.com. Yeah, so that's all me. So, with that said, what are we going to talk about today? K. Michelle. Like, a lot of y'all may not know who K. Michelle is. She is a singer. She is on a reality show. I don't really watch reality shows. I know she was on Love and Hip Hop. I think she's still on there. She did a radio interview recently. She's not a huge star. But she's kind of a well-known name. She came out with a couple of albums. I think she got another one coming out or just came out. And she's a singer. She's actually a classically trained singer. Like, you know, she's a country girl. She's a sister, but I love her vocal range. And I like K. Michelle as a person, you know. She's been through a lot with her health, with men in her life. She's been through a lot. So, you know, K. Michelle, she all right by me. That's my girl. She's all right by me. She did a radio interview. I forgot what station it was for, whatever. You can look it up. But she was doing an interview talking about her new album, her life, or whatever, everything's going on. She's currently in a relationship. And then a lot of her songs are about heartache and heartbreak. She's dated some treacherous ass dudes. Like, she dated with some dude that was like beating her up. Several dudes and cheated on her and was seeing other females and lied to her and had her out here looking stupid as hell. You know, just the typical stuff that we all have gone through that she's written songs about. And you know, it's all gravy, baby. You know, we've all been through hell, but she just seems she's been through a lot with men. So, you know, she made a statement that is pretty much, I heard the interview and I heard what she said about, you know, they were asking about men, and she said that she has women coming up to her. She has some kind of new show coming out, which is about women and female empowerment. And, you know, she was basically straight saying that she has a lot of females coming up to her, just crying to her, just pouring her heart out about some dude that hurt them. And she says this happens all the time. And I'm like, oh, girl, tell it, girl, spill it, girl. But, yeah, so she basically said that she didn't think that men were good people. You know, she was like, I don't think that men are good people. She was saying her rationale behind that is like, how can somebody hurt, or how can another human being hurt another human being so bad and still be good people? And the stuff that men talk about and how they see women and how they treat women. And she has a son. I think she has a 16-year-old. So she fights and struggles with that for her son to be a good person. But she just thinks that majority of men just ain't good people. So they had people in uproar. You know, some men was all in their feelings about that. Some women was all in their feelings about that too. And then people were like, well, no, that can't be right. And my opinion is, I don't think she meant, first first of all, that men are bad people, like all the way around bad people. There are men out there, to me, that are educators, leaders, heroes. There's men out there that are responsible to take care of their families, take care of their kids. There's men out there that do good things. They're intelligent men. There are men who invent things, who make life better, who have good intentions. Nobody's perfect, of course, but there are men out there who do good things. I don't think she meant like bad person as like overall bad people. I think she meant like relationship wise, in correlation to the relationships that they have with women in particular. And to be honest with you, I have a son. He's young though. So yeah, I don't think she meant overall bad. I just think that she means relationship bad. And what I have to say is, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to bash men. I love men. I'm not gay. I'm straight. I love men. I'm all about men. I ain't never been with no female. Don't want to be with no female. If you do want to be with a female, hey, I'm not hating on you. I'm LGBTQ friendly. I'm an ally. But I can understand why some women go to females. I get it. I see why some do. I couldn't be one of them because I don't like cookies. So sorry, I don't like that kind of cookie. But I don't know. Are men good people when it comes to relationships and women and taking care of their kids? I know some men who are really good fathers. I know some men that love their children. They go to bat for their children, and they're really good fathers. So I can't say it on the kids' front that men, but are men good partners? Y'all thought the screen froze, didn't you? I know the hell you did. I don't know. I question shit. I'm sorry. I question things. I want to say that she's being wrong and she's being stereotypical, but I think about the things that I've gone through in my life and the men that I've been with, and a lot of people say, well, K. Michelle it should have been about her. It should have been about her self-esteem. Maybe she picked the wrong dudes. And yeah, that is part of the issue. I'm not blaming everything on the dudes that she dated, that they always scallywags. But yeah, part of it is that women pick the wrong men. But I think the thing that nobody talks about, okay, yeah, women pick the wrong men. Yeah, women may have self-esteem issues. But the thing about it is, don't we all? Like, male and female. When we talk about people having self-esteem issues and daddy issues and all that, where's the conversation about the men who got the issues? I'm finna go in because I hate that shit. That women, we are always made out to be the crazy ones. And she has daddy issues and she has low self-esteem. Men have the same issues in their lives. Men have low self-esteem issues. Men have body issues. Men have mental issues. Men have mommy issues. Men have daddy issues. I know men that have all of those and the above. Men have problem with their sexuality, confusion about their sexuality, confusion about who they are as a person. So does women. But the moment we get with some trifling ass dude, then all of a sudden, oh my God, it's our fault. We have bad energy. And of course, we must not love ourselves enough to be with the right person. What about all them dudes? So men are out here picking, all of these men are here picking the right women. No, they're not. I know some dudes, some of y'all watching right now is in messed up relationships and messed up marriages with trifling Tatianas, with women who use you, with women who take advantage of you, with women who talk shit to you. So don't tell me that when it comes to being in bad relationships, if you're a man, you in a bad relationship, then it's like, well, he'll sort it out. But if it's no, sometimes don't sort it out. Sometimes they be in these relationships as long as women do. Sometimes men are just as stupid as females. They be living with a chick for years, and that bitch be whooping their ass every day. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? And the same thing about a female. Some females be with a dude That's a bully. That's mean to them. That's mean to their kids. That ain't shit. There's some ain't shit men out there. There's some ain't shit women out there. But the idea that for women, we get with a dude that ain't about nothing, ain't talking about nothing. He lame. He's sitting on your couch eating up all your fruit snacks, drinking up your kids' high C. Like I've said it before. All the fruit snacks. All the good ones too. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, they're broken. What about the man that's sitting on the couch? What? Okay, so he's not broken? He not excusing his behavior at all. But there's something wrong with you as a human being if you don't want to be independent. If you're living from woman to woman to woman. If you are not supporting yourself as an adult, period. There is something wrong with you. You trifling. But there's a reason why you're trifling. I mean, you just a trifling ass person. But for us females, the onus is always on us to weed out the bad people. Okay, the point is, some people are wolves in sheep's clothing. Some men present themselves as one way, and then it takes time for you to figure out how they are. Some people are master manipulators. And I'm just tired of us of a blame culture. Is that, well, if you attract will hurt people, hurt other people. That's a cliche. That's a metaphor that people use to try to things to make sense. You know what happens sometimes? Sometimes you're a good person with good intentions and a good heart and a good soul. And then sometimes you meet these treacherous ass people and they take your kindness for weakness. And your kindness and your decency should never be a detriment to who you are. It should never be a weakness to be a kind, loving, decent fucking person. It is not a bad thing to trust people, especially if this person has passed enough time and passed all your trust roadblocks or trust flags. Like if you with somebody for years and they good to you and they treating you good and they ain't whooping your ass every day, well, yeah, you kind of expect the person to be faithful to you if you're good to them. I mean, it's just kind of like these days, being good to a person and being a good person and being kind to somebody and loving somebody is almost like a detriment. Like, well, you should have known better. Well, you know what? No, he should have known better. He should have known better. You know, that's why I say that's why these women be going crazy fucking these men up. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, because he should have known better. Not you should have known better. Who gonna be in a relationship with somebody for years and then expect them to be like, oh, well, they gonna lie to you about everything and cheat on you, girl? I mean, yeah, in the beginning, yes, I keep my guard up and I suspect dudes, but people don't understand that people do fuck shit to you, and it changes you as a person. And K. Michelle was saying that as well. That changes your whole outlook on relationships and men. And people are like, well, you shouldn't let one person affect you. Okay, one or two or three people, I get. But if you constantly running into guys, maybe not dudes is breaking your heart or hurting you, but just no good dudes. Like, you know, we need to have a conversation about that. You know, meeting a man and finding a man is one thing. Keeping a man is something else. But finding a good man, a decent man, that's a whole nother conversation that people kind of gloss over. It's all about, you know, the red flags and getting rid of a dude if he's doing this and doing that and he's not, you know, he's playing games with you and recognizing that. Okay, I get all that. But the point is, we need to go back to the beginning. Where are you finding these men at? Because from statistics and science and what is said is that there are more single men in this country than there are single women. So for women, a lot of us, it's scarcity. There's a big myth in our society that, like, there's just dudes everywhere, just sausage all in your face, just penis all in my face every day. It's not like that. I mean, you know, I live a very normal life. I live a very normal life. I'm not out at the club every weekend. You know, I'm not like busting out Tatiana. You know, like I'm an older woman. Now, when I was in my 20s, it may have been a little bit easier to meet people, but that was before social media. But now these days, I mean, my friends, we go out to clubs and stuff like that, you know. And I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of men don't go up to and a lot of men don't approach women. That's why a lot of people use social media and online dating, because it is the way that everybody's going now, and it's easier to meet people and a variety of people, and that's good. But then the flip side of social media is that you meet people who just lying and playing games and scammers, and that goes for male and female. There's a lot of females online scamming. There's a lot of them are chat room models and prostitutes, or just chicks looking for somebody to pay their bills. They scamming, they hustling, like the movie they hustlers. And with the men on there, some of them they got wives, they got girlfriends. They not trying to be serious with you. They just trying to see what's out there. They just trying to trying to get in your panties, and that's it. But the point is that, like, we need to go back to the basics of all these good men that's supposedly out there, because I done heard the argument the past couple of days, well, there's good men out there. She's just not finding them. She's a lovely, attractive, intelligent, successful, beautiful woman. You cannot sit here and tell me that she could almost have any damn man she want. And she's gotten famous guys and athletes and people that are in her social circle and in her financial circle. She don't want to be making, I don't know how much K Michelle makes, but I'm sure, she not hobby housewife. She not making $40,000-$50,000 a year. She's making a lot of money. She's an entertainer. So she's floating around in those entertainment circles. So I understand that the dudes are going to be a bit more flakier, and then, but, you got to go by what circles you run in. It just seems like no matter if you're rich or poor or black or white or whatever, successful or not successful, it just seems like there's just a lot of bitch assness going on. It's just and like I said, I blame the day in our times, and I blame a lot of it is on social media, because for the average person, not for K Michelle, but for the average females, I just think that because there's so many ways a man could cheat, a person could cheat, period. Let's keep it real, women cheat too. I think that we kind of live in a society where being faithful and being honest and being true to a person is sometimes hard to find somebody who genuinely know what they want and genuinely want to have something with another person. Not just you, but with another person. There's just a lot of people out there that are 40, 50 years old. They just out playing this game, just like I'm going to keep on dating people like you're 20 years old. Grow up. Like, and if you don't want to grow up, at least be honest and tell the other person, look, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not willing to do all that. I ain't with it. And then everybody will be cool. And then if she is cool with it, she cool. If she not cool with it, okay, that's fine. But I just see a lot of deception and deceiving going on. And like I said, not that women don't do it, but I just see a lot of women being honest and sincere with dudes that they shouldn't be honest and sincere with. I just see a lot of chicks meeting dudes, wherever they meet them, internet or whatever, and honestly wanting to get to know that guy, wants to date that guy, wants to connect with that guy on some level, and trying to get to know that guy. And then they tell me, oh girl, I met this guy and I'm excited, and oh girl, I'm so happy for you. And then a month later, wah wah, or 2-3 months later, wah wah, like what happened? Or hell, even a week later, wah wah, what happened? Girl, it didn't work out. He called me and then he ghosted me, or we was going good and all of a sudden he started acting funny, and I had to cut him loose. And like I said, it's not like these things don't happen to men, but I can only speak for a female perspective. And when you have female friends and you have experiences in your own life where people have done you dirty and have broken your heart and not been honest with you, it puts your guard up. It has you really sitting there thinking, okay, well, is it just me? Am I picking? And then, yes, like I said, even in my own life, I take responsibility for giving dudes chances where they should have never gotten a chance, or seeing red flags and ignoring those red flags. So I take responsibility in my actions. But I'm not taking responsibility. I am not, repeat this, I am never taking responsibility for anybody's actions that something happened to me. They were given to me what I wasn't given to them. If I was just playing games and I was like, okay, I see you, whatever, see you when I see you, we ain't really together, but okay, I get that. But any person that I consider myself like together with, and they either didn't try in a relationship, they either didn't act like they want to try in a relationship, or they was just lazy in a relationship, or they lied, or they cheated, or they manipulated, or they tried to play me like I'm stupid, and I'm sure in the hell it's not that, and I knew what was going on, but I just didn't say anything. Anyway, you know who you are. I ain't saying no names, but yeah, you get treated accordingly. But there are some people out there who are heartfelt, genuine females, and so okay, Michelle, I don't know. The jury is out. Are men good people when it comes to relationships? I don't know. I hear the stuff that men talk about in the barbershops, and I hear about that, and what the things that men talk about when there's no women around. Like, Kay Michelle brought that up too. Like, is there something? It's just, I don't know. It's like a culture of, how can I put this? It's a culture of, yeah, man, that chick ain't nothing, or I got 3 or 4 chicks, or blah blah blah. It's like, why is that socially acceptable? Like, why is doing women dirty something to laugh at, or something that you want to high five with your buddies about? Why is that a cultural norm in America? I can't speak for any other cultures, but I can speak for American culture, and I don't understand why doing a female dirty for is something to be proud of, or something to joke about. I don't get it. Or why loving a female and being with a female, that's you weak, you lame, you a sucker, you a save them, you a simp. Why is that not? You know what I'm saying? Like, if dudes at the barbershop talking, you be like, you know what? Y'all can talk shit about whatever. I love my girl. My girl do this and she do that. My girl look good. Blah, 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 blah. But I just don't see where men stand up for women. I see a lot of women standing up for men. I get online and get on Facebook and YouTube, and they post little topics or whatever, and these chicks be all riled up. Well, all men ain't like that and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sis, really? Okay. Like, I'm glad you here to defend the men, but if you put some Tatiana on there, or put some scallywag on there, and she doing something scandalous, or she a gold digger or something, watch the men drag her for filth. Do you hear me? Men will drag women for filth. I don't know many men who you post something about some ratchet asshole that they up there going, we should all give Ratchet Sally the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Ratchet Sally didn't mean to twerk in front of her 2-year-old. Or maybe Ratchet Sally is going through some things. Ratchet Sally might be oppressed. She might be mentally ill. What dudes are saying that? What women? What men are defending us? Come on, ladies. It rarely happens. What men are defending us? Basically what it boils down to. So I ain't about to defend or contradict what Kay Michelle said, because the jury is open to me. I'm 43 years old and the jury is open. And the point about it is, I would defend men, when something happens, something political, something, I am all for that. But when it comes to relationships, I have a hard time defending men, because again, what men are defending us? They don't. They drag us for filth, ladies. They drag us. And I'm not saying all men go out their way to drag us. I'm not saying that, because I'm sure there's some men that just be silent, don't say nothing, and then maybe they thinking, well, maybe that's not that bad. Give her But when it comes to things on the internet, social media, Instagram, the things that I see, Ratchet Sally gets dragged for filth. She gets dragged by the females and she gets dragged by the males. Oh, she a hoe, she a stun down, da 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 da. Ratchet Tony, the women come out, oh, he ain't ish, da 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 da. And then some of the women are like, well, I would date a brother like that, and blah blah. Really? Okay. And then the women go at the women who are like, well, give him a chance because he took you and bought hot dogs for you at Sonic on the first date. I like that. I like that, girl. That's cute. Okay, girl, well, you can have that cute. You can have them hot dogs on the first date at Sonic. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. And women will try to give some dude, whatever the topic is, I don't care what topic it is, unless it's like murder or child rape, they will give a dude the benefit of the doubt. So I don't understand it. I'm not one of them. I ain't giving no dude the benefit of the doubt. If you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right. If you wrong, you wrong. I mean, male or female, I don't care who you are, black, white, whatever. But you know, so K Michelle, I don't know. I don't know. I just the jury. I have to say that I don't know. Like I said, I'm not single. I have a man, and I'm telling y'all, I don't know. I'm not a bitter single sister. I'm in a relationship. Like I have a man. I have a good man. I mean, there ain't no complaints from me. Y'all ain't never hear me going off on Instagram about my man. I love him to death, but I don't know. I don't know. So K Michelle, the jury is out, sister. So y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Share this video with your family and friends, tag, whatever. Like I said, visit my Etsy shop at Falling Star Naturals and Falling Star Naturals Media on Instagram. And I will talk at y'all next time with a video. We gonna get into some serious stuff. We gonna talk about race baiting, what's going on in our media, how the media race baits, and how black people are tragically falling for this bull. But until next time, folks, y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good Tuesday. What is today? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Y'all have a good Tuesday. Peace.